Hey guys, did you know that the average person wastes over $1,000 a year on things they could easily live without? What if I told you that by simply stopping the purchase of eight common items, you could save hundreds of dollars and make a positive impact on your life and also the environment? My name is Sheyi Obasi, and today I invite you to stay tuned as I reveal the eight everyday common things you should stop buying right now and instead use that money to improve your financial life. Are you ready to save some serious cash? Yes? Okay, let's get into it. The first one item you need to stop getting is random subscriptions. You know them now: Disney, Spotify, Amazon Prime, and all those ones you can't even remember. It goes on and on. Now, what if I told you that the average Canadian is shelling out up to $200 a month on subscription services? That's $2,400 a year, many of which they don't even use. Now, take a moment to look at all the subscriptions you're currently paying for. So you really need all of them? Do you even use all of them? Now, do this today. Evaluate your subscriptions and consider canceling the ones you don't even use frequently. You might be surprised at how much you can save by just cutting out a few. I do this every month. Like at the beginning of every month, I check the subscriptions I need to pay for that month. And that's because I keep track of my subscriptions. And every month I get to cut off one or two that I realize I didn't use the previous month. Now, here is something that might shock you about the second item that I think you should not be paying for anymore. And that is that most of us don't really need it, but we think we do, and that is premium gas, which costs about 10 to 20 cents more per liter than regular gasoline. And over a year, that adds up quickly. So, unless your car specifically requires premium gas, stick to regular. Most vehicles run just fine on regular gas, and you'll save a significant amount at the pump. I never buy premium because I never see the point. And it's not because I'm cheap, really. However, check your car's manual to see what is best for your own vehicle and wallet. The third item is something I would really love to do more often, but the alternative is cheaper and even better, and that's dining out. Did you know that the average Canadian spends about $300 a month dining out? That's $3,600 a year. And I get it. Dining out is very convenient. No washing up is required. But cooking at home can be so much cheaper and so much more delicious if you can cook. For example, a home cooked meal might cost you $10, while dining out could easily be $30 for the same meal. So please cook at home and you'll see those savings add up quickly. If you don't know how to cook, just learn. It's not rocket science. Our number four item is for all you coffee lovers. And I'm about to upset all of you, I know. Now, here's a shocking fact: the average Canadian spends about $65 a month on coffee from places like Tim Hortons. That's roughly about $780 a year just on coffee. I mean, it's wonderful to stop at Tim Hortons and get a cup of coffee, and many of us do that every single day. But do you know that you can make your own coffee at home? I know, you will say it's not the same thing, but if you brew your coffee at home, you may be looking at saving over $600 a year. Plus, you get to customize your brew just the way you like it. So, next time you're tempted by that red Tim Hortons signpost, remember your wallet will thank you for resisting the temptation. At this point, I invite you to please like the video if you're getting any value. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest money saving tips and tricks. Another thing I think you should stop paying for is gym memberships, especially one that you won't attend regularly. Now, here's a stat that might make you think twice. The average Canadian wastes around $600 annually on unused gym memberships. That's money down the drain, especially if you're not hitting the gym regularly. Think about it. If you're not using your gym membership, why continue to pay for it? I know that at the beginning of the year, you have this resolution to keep fit and lose weight. And with all that motivation, you register at the gym. But for most people, that lasts only what? A few weeks. I know, I did it too. So instead of paying for gym memberships, consider free or low cost workout options like home exercise routines or community fitness classes, or even taking walks in your neighborhood. It's a win win for both your health and your finances. So, except you plan to actually go to the gym, don't pay for a gym registration. Now, let's talk about ATM fees. Did you know that Canadians spent a staggering $500 million dollars on ATM fees last year alone? That's right. If you're like most people, you've probably pulled cash from an ATM and you didn't think twice about the $3 fee. But did you know that with a bit of planning, you can avoid these fees altogether? Instead of using ATMs outside your bank's network, I think that you should plan your cash withdrawals around your bank's ATM locations. How? Well, most banks have ATMs in many common places if you actually look for them. Or better yet, use your debit or credit card for purchases to avoid cash withdrawals altogether. Your wallet will thank you for this. This number seven item might seem odd, but let me ask you, must you drink bottled water? Get this. The average Canadian spends around $20 per month on bottled water. I know it seems small, but that's $250 a year for something that's essentially tap water. Where do you think the bottled water comes from? Instead of buying bottled water, invest in a good water filter pitcher. It's a one time expense with ongoing savings, and it is much better for the environment as well. You'll save money and reduce plastic waste, which is a huge bonus. The eighth item I would like you to stop spending money on is brand name products instead of generic products on store shelves. Now, here's a kicker: brand name products can cost up to 30% more than their generic counterparts. And often, the quality is almost identical. More or less, I mean. Now, take a look at your grocery cart. Are you paying a premium for brand names when the generic versions offer the same quality? Now, except you absolutely must get certain brand names for very good reasons, then switching to generics can save you a significant amount each month. Trust me, your bank account will thank you. All right, folks, those are the eight common everyday expenses that might be quietly draining your bank account, and it's little by little. By cutting back on these items, you can start saving more and putting your money to better use. Remember, small changes can lead to big savings. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might also benefit from these tips. And of course, leave a comment. Now, what's the one thing you're planning to cut back on after watching this video? Even if it's something I didn't talk about in the video, let's chat in the comments. I want to hear about it. And talking about saving money, this video here can give you insights on how to gain financial freedom even faster. Why don't you go check it out? Once more, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive into more tips on managing your money wisely. Until then, stay smart and keep safe.